No time for talking. Tarik with the right hand, he's going right after Coleman, and I don't blame him one bit.
Sorry, did you say he's reached Hogan levels of redness?
No, he said that.
I mean, Hogan's in the crowd, so maybe we should get a comparison.
He said that's his greatest achievement. More so than the tag team titles. And of course, Halal Beefcake's gonna have their eyes glued on our main event tonight, Brad, in the finals of the Smash Wrestling Tag Team Invitational, because they will have to defend those titles at Super Showdown against the winners.
Wins. Yeah, you're right about that. Super Showdown comes to you SummerSlam weekend in August. Just a few weeks away. Get your tickets now.
Massive chop there sends Coleman down to the canvas and all the way to the outside of the ring. He's trying to beg Tarik off here. And Tarik wisely gets Coleman back into the ring because he knows that Idris Abraham is also on the outside.
Well, that's a smart move for Tarik. He can't have...
But Coleman rolled all the way through to the other side.
Yeah, you don't want to... Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. Sounded like a gunshot went off here.
You don't want to keep it out there too long because, like you said, Idris Abraham on the outside, you got to have eyes in the back of your head. Halal Beefcake worked very well as a team and worked very well doing dirty things as a team.
Tarik once again gets Coleman back into the ring. And Tarik, this match is not about...
Hang on a sec. Keep your eyes on Idris Abraham.
Oh, and Coleman hits the ropes and crushes Tarik there on the top rope. And now he's going to, looking for a big Beal on the top rope.
Sends Tarik damn near across the entire ring.
Brad, this match for Tarik is not about titles, not about for title opportunities. It's about nothing else but revenge. But right now it is Coleman. If Coleman can knock off Tarik here, it really does add further insult to injury, does it not?
Oh, it would have to. Tarik's already had everything he loves stripped away from him by Halal Beefcake. A loss here might send him over the edge. Oh.
Well, it does something to a man's psyche, though, Brad. When you're champion that long, when you hang on cover here from Coleman, going to put Tarik away? No. When you're the champion for that long, when you finally lose that title, it feels like you've lost a lot more than a belt.
Well, absolutely.
In a way, Tarik's lost a bit of his identity here in Smash Wrestling, and we're gonna see what he's made of here tonight. His first singles match since losing the title. All right, now just being overwhelmed by the power of Coleman. I mean, and you've seen it in other sports.
Stomping on the hands of Tarik on the outside there.
You've seen it in other sports as well, Brad. Look at Ronda Rousey when she lost her title in the UFC and what that did to her psyche. It really did take away the identity of who she perceived herself to be.
Hammerlock body slam, sending him right down onto that arm.
Coleman again into a cover. Kick out there from Tarik. You can tell Coleman's really focusing on that arm and shoulder of Tarik.
You focus on the arm of Tarik, it takes away that detonation kick. He's not going to be able to hold you up on his shoulders. You take away that devastating overhand right.
Oh. Again, trying to separate the arm from the body. Tarik, nice drop toe hold there. As Coleman is trapped on that second rope, and now Tarik being distracted by Abraham. And there's Coleman again. It's this numbers game that the tag team champions are playing on Tarik. You notice how Tarik as well, Brad, no pillars at ringside with him.
Well, Tarik he wants to fight his own way. He's too proud to allow the pillars to come to the ring with him so that he has backup. But you got to wonder if that might be a mistake.
Shoulder first off the ring post.
When there's 2-on-1 like there is in this situation, you got to wonder, is it a mistake, Scott?
Well, I mean, anytime you have the option of having backup or not against Halal Beefcake, the strategy would tell you, take the backup. But I don't think Tarik's worried about winning and losing this match, to be honest. Hang on, cover here. 2, kick out. I don't think Tarik's afraid to get his ass kicked. I think Tarik is out here for revenge, and that's it.
I think you're right, Scott. I don't think he cares whether he wins or loses this match as long as he hurts Joe Coleman in the process.
In a lot of ways, Brad, when you strip everything away from someone, he has nothing to lose anymore, and that's the exact position that they put Tarik in right now. That makes him perhaps more dangerous than ever. But right now, it is all Joe Coleman. And again, going right back to that arm.
And Scott, we talked about Super Showdown earlier and how Halal Beefcake will be defending the tag team championships there. But Tarik.
I was going to say, he's in for a night.
He's got a tag team match of his own. As it'll be the Pillars taking on Sekimoto and Walter. An international dream team I never knew I wanted to see.
As it's Tarik and Brent Banks representing the Pillars. It's Coleman now using Tarik's body for push-ups.
Sorry, what?
Eventually, Brad, you're going to have to learn what a push-up is.
I refuse.
One of these days.
I'm not going to.
Because, yeah, a dangerous tag team of Sekimoto and Walter.
Probably the scariest tag team I've ever heard of in my life.
And no doubt, Halal Beefcake just thinking their lucky stars. Hang on, roll a bear, 2, kick out. Thanking the lucky stars that those two men weren't entered in the Smash Wrestling Tag Team Invitational.
Oh, they would want the whole damn thing, Scott.
Oh, and Tarik now fighting his way back into this thing.
Oh!
He is no stranger to an ass whooping, and he's no stranger to dishing one out either.
Tarik spins Coleman around, pump kick right to the face, caught him underneath the jaw. Might have rocks Coleman.
What a chop!
This thing's moving at a mile a minute here. Big pre-workout elbow.
And this is what Tarik has been waiting for, just weathering that early storm.
Springboard enziguri into the cover. This could do it.
And Coleman able to kick out. And you almost see a little smile across the face of Tarik there. Even after Coleman kicked out, it does mean Tarik has to inflict more pain.
So another look at that big right hand right underneath the jaw of Joe Coleman.
Tarik, though, still favoring that arm. As he now hoists himself up to the top. Measuring up Coleman here. Oh, he got caught, though. Coleman looking for that Uranagi. Tarik fights out of it with those back elbows. Springboard. Coleman ducks the kick. Ducks a clothesline, 2, and there's a massive Uranagi side slam there. Coleman into the cover. 2, and Tarik gets the shoulder up. What would this do for the singles career of Joe Coleman if he's able to knock off a former Smash Wrestling champion?
I mean, you'd think it might put him in line for a title shot, but he's boys with Kevin Bennett. I don't know if you'd want to take him up on that title shot.
Wouldn't that be interesting?
Be the easiest title defense for Kevin Bennett, I'd assume.
I don't know if it would be. Perhaps the idea of being Smash Wrestling first ever dual champion for Coleman, that'd be a lot to pass up. Meanwhile, Coleman now focusing his attack once again on the shoulder of Tarik.
Remains with the wrist control, not allowing Tarik to go anywhere.
And now Coleman stacks Tarik up. Tarik able to fight out of it. And here comes, that is classic Tarik right there. With that step up enziguri.
Could look at that backpack stunner.
Drills him with it. And here comes Abraham on the apron.
Oh, there goes Abraham.
He pays for it dearly.
Big elbow to the heart.
Massive elbow there. Tarik can recover here. 2. And again, Coleman gets the shoulder up. And now frustration starts to kick in. Perhaps a little bit more desperation in Tarik.
A flurry of offense by Tarik into a near fall, and you can see Abraham starting to stir on the outside.
And this is where Tarik might be starting to wonder if he still has it. He was on top of this company for a long time here, Brad, which meant he had to wrestle against the top this company had to offer for a very long time.
I don't think Tarik's wondering if he's still got it, Scott. I think he knows he always had it. This is just boiling down to a hockey fight in the center of the ring. Elbows right underneath the jaws of both men.
Oh, what a shot that was. Checking the chin of Coleman. And now, rapid elbow shots there. Oh, another jab there, straight jab. That caught Coleman good. Rocked him. Powerbomb.
Went for a Rana, scouted by Coleman.
Sit out, spine buster, cover, 2, and Tarik still has some fight left in him, Brad. And now it is Coleman who's visibly And he just told the official that was everything I had. And it wasn't enough.
And now Coleman, see, he's jaw-jacking with the crowd here. He's focused on this match at hand.
He's trying to figure out what else he has to do. Tarik back to vertical base, and Coleman going right back to that shoulder. Going right back to the game plan. Tarik fights his way out there. It's a Gurian. Oh, that's stuck on the back of his head too. Oh!
Big sliding knee to the face.
Tarik looking for that kill shot, and he drills him with it. Rolls into a cover, 2, and that's it. Tarik extracting a pound of flesh out of the genetic jackpot. And that is one name he can officially cross off his list. But make no mistake about it, Brad, there are still names on it.
Oh, there's definitely a long list of names that Tarik wants to take his revenge on.